What if I told you that almost everything you've been taught about building a massively successful business is completely backwards? We are obsessed with charismatic, loud CEOs and dramatic overnight success stories. But a massive 15-year research study by Jim Collins reveals that this is a total lie. His team analyzed companies that transitioned from long-standing, boring mediocrity into absolute market-crushing powerhouses. The results? These good-to-great companies didn't just succeed. They outperformed the overall stock market by an astonishing average of 7 times over 15 years. They even beat giants like Coca-Cola, Intel, and GE. Today, we're going to break down the exact counterintuitive blueprint these companies used so you can apply it to your own life and business. Let's get into it. Myth number 1. You need a loud, egotistical, rock star leader to achieve greatness. False. Collins discovered that the companies making the leap to greatness were led by what he calls Level 5 leaders. These leaders are a fascinating paradox. They possess fierce, unstoppable professional will, combined with extreme personal humility. They don't chase the spotlight. When the company succeeds, they point out the window and credit their team. When things go wrong, they look in the mirror and take responsibility. They aren't driven by ego. They're driven by an unshakable commitment to the company's success. If you want to become great, drop the ego and focus on the mission. Myth number 2. You need a brilliant, foolproof strategy before doing anything else. Wrong again. The greatest companies follow a principle called first who, then what. Before deciding where to take the company, they focused on getting the right people on the bus and the wrong people off it. Why? Because when you have the right people who share your core values, they'll figure out the best direction together. Greatness isn't about micromanaging a perfect plan. It's about placing the right people in the right seats and allowing their strengths to move the company forward. Myth number 3 is that successful leaders are blindly optimistic. In reality, blind optimism can destroy a business. Great companies practice what's called the Stockdale Paradox. Maintain unwavering faith that you'll succeed in the end, while simultaneously confronting the most brutal facts of your current reality. You can't solve problems if people are afraid to tell you the truth. Great leaders build cultures of transparency, where opposing opinions are welcomed and bad news is analyzed instead of hidden. Face the brutal truth, because that's where real innovation begins. So how do you discover your true competitive advantage? You need the Hedgehog Concept. Stop trying to be good at everything. That only spreads your focus too thin. Instead, simplify your business to the intersection of 3 questions. What are you deeply passionate about? What can you genuinely become the best in the world at? And what drives your economic engine? When those 3 circles overlap, you've found your core purpose. Double down on it. Ignore everything else. Finally, understand this. The media loves stories about overnight success. Reality is very different. Greatness doesn't come from one dramatic breakthrough or massive transformation. It comes through the Flywheel Effect. Highly disciplined people taking disciplined action again and again. Push by push. Decision by decision. The momentum grows until it becomes unstoppable. Greatness is a deliberate choice. Are you willing to confront the brutal facts and keep pushing the flywheel? If this video changed the way you think about business, hit subscribe, leave a like, and tell me in the comments. What is your hedgehog concept? See you in the next one.